Okay, episode 27. We're back in action, boys. Had a good weekend. We got a little fuckered up. We usually don't get fucked up. Maybe we get party. Like I said, it's been a little bit more this year, but still not a ton. But did some party favors. Not anything crazy. Had a couple drinks. Surprisingly recovered really good Sunday. We're lucky enough. We woke up, got a couple IVs, and drank a couple of the primes from Logan Paul. I sucked a couple of those down before I went to sleep Sunday morning. And then Danny made us some organic fat breakfast burrito. Got that good fuel in us. But the good fuel, I surprisingly recovered really well. I didn't know if I was going to train Monday, but I ended up training fucking hard Monday morning with some good-ass people too. So that worked out good. I thought I was 100% till my throat started getting a little sore. And it was probably sucking face with those fucking chicks.
Could have been.
Who knows? I'm like, I thought, though, if you make out with a chick at the bar, the alcohol would kill what's ever in their mouth. But I'm not very fucking smart, so that's probably not true.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, champ.
Yeah, but my throat's not too bad. I've been chopping up full cloves of garlic, chopping them up, putting them in about this much water, letting them soak for 10 minutes, and just guzzling it.
Really?
Oh, is that like a home remedy that works?
I don't know, but I was Googling just how to get rid of this sore throat shit, and I read that, and it's hard to do.
It sounds really hard to do.
I've done it 3 times so far.
Now, do you like, or you just take...
I just shut my nose and hit it.
I can't imagine drinking garlic. I love garlic. I eat on a lot of shit, but I can't imagine drinking it, dude.
Yeah, my friend Lloyd Woodard, he was a really good fighter in Bellator. He doesn't really fight anymore, but he used to every morning take a full clove and eat the whole thing, dude, and then not brush his teeth.
Oh my god,
fucking
pulling
gnarly,
chicks
bro.
left and right, probably
gnarly. Yeah, but I feel good, and yeah, those IVs really help the party hangover. Schmitty, you didn't feel too bad after the party, which was surprising.
Yeah, because I'm like you, Jobin, with hydration. You get fucked up, and then so we were at J Rob's, and I was lit. Everything was awesome. Then we get to the second club. I was still drinking, but those guys were handing out water bottles and shit.
And you were chugging.
Oh, yeah. I had probably 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah. And I was feeding some to Sean.
Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah.
Other than that, a little bit stressful. I'm fucking dealing with trying to get this new contract in order for the new gym. And it's like, the landlord sounds really cool and everything's great, and I just want to sign the lease, but people around me are like, hey, don't fucking just sign that lease, because then these landlords are sneaky. They'll have you sign that lease, and then the AC breaks, and then you're completely liable for it. The roof starts leaking, and in the contract somewhere they said you're liable for it. So then you're fucking 30 grand in the hole just to get your business running normal. So I'm just trying to get everything dialed in, and I still need to lease my place. So I want to sign this contract bad, but I still need to lease my place out. There's 2 years left on my current contract at my gym, but they said I could get, if I find someone to take it over, then they'll gladly help do that. So,
well, then it looks like you're going ahead of time. You're not going to be in any kind of rush or anything. So you have that.
Yeah, I won't be in a rush, but I'm just itching to get in that new space, get it painted, get the mats moving in, the podcast studios. Both are going to move in there. We'll have our own podcast space for the RedHawkRecap, our own space for the Timbo Sugar Show now. The new desk comes in for the Timbo Sugar Show, the newscaster desk.
Oh, that's going to be so sick.
So that'll be cool.
Have they done like a safety inspection recently for the new place? Or has it been a while?
My neighbor is an AC professional, and he went up on the roof with me, and he checked it out, and he's like, I would make sure this roof and this AC is fixed before you fucking sign anything. Really? But then the landlord's like, well, when the time comes, we'll get it taken care of. But then the contract says something a little different. So I'm just trying to be safe and not be dumb.
Of course.
Yeah, maybe try and get some things under warranty with it or something. I don't know.
It's fucking easier said than done.
100%, champ.
But other than that, everything's going good. The boys came to Jiujitsu last night and had a little rumble. So what was your thoughts overall? Warlike and Schmitty had a match. Initially, Warlike's a little shit-talking, greasy Canadian, if you guys don't know, and we game with him. Fun to game with. Gets everyone fired up, and I love it. He sent me a snap saying, hey, Schmitty's got to roll with Tim one round, and then I want to roll with Schmitty.
Yeah.
So we did that. I was trying to get, I told you when me and you rolled, hey, pace yourself. Don't get tired. And you just kept kind of bucking around a little bit.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, that's fine. And then I circled the whole class up. Circled the whole class up to sit around Kumite style. And
which I thought was cool.
Schmitty and War went at it.
Yeah, I liked that part. Sono after was like, were you nervous when Tim said it? And I was like, oh, no, I love that shit. You know, I heard everyone getting chuckles from me, so that made me, once you're getting your ass beat, I turned to comedy so that I could feel a little better.
Yeah.
And once I knew I was getting everyone to laugh a little bit, I felt I'm like, oh, this isn't as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ended up getting a submission literally the last 10 seconds of the match.
Yeah. First off, Tim, I want to say something about you.
Okay.
Because I respect this a lot about you, Jobin. Jobins, I game with Timbo. The first time I ever met Timbo was through gaming. And when you game with Timbo, you get this goofy energy, fun, caring guy. You would never think in your entire life that this man is an absolute psychopath. Because in his realm where he's doing his thing in jiu-jitsu, it is an honor, first off, just to watch him do it. And then second of all, when you feel it, first time I ever rolled with Tim, I said, Tim, I've never rolled with someone who does jiu-jitsu, especially a black belt. I want to feel it. Put it on me, Jobin. And one of the biggest regrets I ever have in my entire life, and not a regret really, but boy, did he kick my ass, Jobins. The first time I threw up 3 times in your bathroom and got some Gatorade back in me, brought me back to life, thank God. But just that feeling of, it's like you're fighting a jacked octopus underwater or something, because you're here, then you're down there, then you're over here, and then I'm getting flipped around and I don't know what I'm doing. It's it's quite the experience.
Yeah. And not only that, that's what people don't, I think, understand when they watch MMA on TV, that when you're so fucking exhausted, making good decisions when you're that exhausted. You and Warlike, you were fucking gassed. And I remember I told you before we went, I said, don't get on bottom. Don't go on bottom of him. Yep. You were so fatigued at one point that you just laid down.
Yep.
And that's what fucked you.
Yep.
You made that decision, I'm going to lay down. He jumped into side control, mounted you. You ended up giving up your back, and that was the end of the match.
Yep.
But that's the thing that people don't understand. Watching a fight, how fucking fatigued people are, and they still have to make good decisions. They still have to be smart with their decisions. Yep. That's the thing that people, that if they don't do martial arts, if they never done a combat sport, they don't understand that.
100%.
They're like, why the fuck did he do that? It's like, dude, shoot your heart rate up to 190 degrees right now. Make yourself do fucking 500 push-ups, and that's still not even going to get you close to how tired you're going to be in a fight, and then go try to make good decisions
on top of technique, on top of the people who know technique.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Good decisions, making good decisions with your techniques.
Yeah, because back at home, I got all my buddies and they don't know a thing about jiu-jitsu, so I'm flinging them around. I think I know what I'm doing, but the moment you get in there with someone who knows what they're doing, it's a complete different story.
Yeah. And Brandon, you were saying how you wanted to get your cardio up.
Like I tapped from SP. Everyone's super nice there.
Yeah.
But I tapped and she was getting like a rear naked on me. Didn't even sink it in. I tapped because I was so tired. She's like, I didn't even have it in. I was like, I know.
Yeah.
And I just felt terrible.
Especially when it's people's first time at jiu-jitsu, they're like, oh man, I just got to get in better shape. It's like, no, better shape's not going to help you.
It'll help a little bit, but
getting better at jiu-jitsu is going to help you.
Technique.
Yeah, and then you're going to be more efficient with your energy. You know what I mean? And more efficient with the techniques, and then you're not going to be gassed. If you're good at jiu-jitsu, you should be able to roll unlimited time limit and be able to still have good techniques and still be able to defend yourself.
You know what I'm having a trouble with? Is you guys are so good with your footwork and your legs. Like when I'm scrambling, I'm not really thinking about my legs. Like I'm only thinking about my strength and my arms and my chest. You know what I mean? Whereas when I'm rolling with you or someone who knows what they're doing, I can feel their feet doing shit that I don't even.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to learn all that.
Another thing about gym etiquette, like, because I felt bad. I thought you were kind of mad because I did a slam at one point, and I was like, "That's a no-go," and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And how many is there like anything else that you think would be like a no-go that like people might not automatically know?
No, and that wasn't your fault. That's my fault for not telling you. Hey, these are kind of the rules. You know what I mean? Because someone pulls
Right.
guard, you think you can slam them. But nothing crazy. But when you guys are beginning, I try to tell people to kind of stay away from heel hooks and knee bars and cranking the knees because you don't know what you're doing. So it'd be easy to hurt someone.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm glad you thought everyone was nice, and everyone's pretty nice in there, huh?
That's what I love about your gym. Back at where it's not everywhere, but there's a lot of people with ego problems where we live.
Yeah.
And what I love about you guys is you're all fucking badasses, but you would never know it. You would never know it.
Yeah, I try at that gym, and I think people can feel it when they come in. Just keep a good, like, create a good culture.
Oh, yeah.
A good culture of people that is just nice to everyone. If you come in, you have no jiu-jitsu skills, the best people in there are going to come up and make you welcome, make you feel good.
You've done a great job at that.
Yeah, so I'm pretty proud about that. And and it's not just me, it's the people that are in my gym.
They're all good
Everyone's
people.
so nice and
Every
just
one of them.
good humans.
Just working to be better themselves, just bettering yourself, like
Yeah.
all the time, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warlike told me this morning too about the etiquette stuff. Like, when I'm in an uncomfortable situation, I find myself talking to make people laugh. So we were doing stretches and shit, and I was already tired. So I'm saying goofy shit. And then that Canadian guy, I don't know his name, who was really good. Little guy, yeah. Isaac. He's whooping my ass, and I'm like, what do I do? Teach me what to do, you know what I mean? And he didn't say anything. He just kept going and shit. Yeah.
He's like maybe 130 pounds,
Yeah, dude.
18 years old.
Feels way heavier than 130
Yeah, 18 years old.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
And he has a cool story because he says that he came down from Canada because they shut down the gyms there, so he came to your gym.
Yep.
Which I'm like, man, that is super cool.
They drove 36-hour drive.
Yeah, that's insane.
That must feel good too. Like, you got people really dedicated. They want to go to you to, like,
Yeah,
dude,
and I think
badass.
a lot of it is the podcast. You know, people that are a fan of the podcast, and then they come to the gym and they say that, hey, I'm a fan of the podcast. I'm like, I'll probably get along with you.
Yeah.
If you're into the shit that we're into, I mean, we'll
so
probably
cool?
get along. We'll fit in good. What was the Jack Harlow lyric? You're a product of the...
Oh, you don't got to... fuck. I was thinking of the other song.
oh god.
Just a product of the people you're surrounded with.
Yeah,
That was pretty
yeah.
much it.
Oh, yeah. It
I
was
know.
a banger.
I'm pumped for you guys to come down. You're feeling pretty sore.
Oh, yeah. Try jujitsu. It'll be fun. And then next one, I'm like, oh, my toes might be broken. It's all purple and swollen. My knees are just jacked. My back is pretty messed up. But, hey, no pain, no gain. Right, baby?
Yeah.
No pain, no gain.
I didn't know Brandon was so athletic.
Yeah. He was.
Springy little fucker,
He's
can
thin.
bounce around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
gotta work on
wrestled
that
in
technique.
elementary or?
I wrestled in high school. We had a good
Just
wrestling
1 year?
program at Seckman in Imperial, Missouri. Like, because rest in peace, Coach Green. He passed away, but he went to Mizzou, and Tyron Woodley was like wrestled with him, and
His buddy was Ben Askren.
Ben Askren. Yeah.
Did you wrestle 4 years?
You know what? That's the one thing that is one of my biggest regrets is like quitting.
Yeah.
I wrestled freshman year. My brother wrestled before me. He was varsity, and then like he made varsity freshman year, and he was like a big deal, and I couldn't cut it, I guess, but I gave up on myself, and that's something that I never want to do again.
Yeah, dude, trust me. When I was in wrestling, I wanted to quit. Every day I went in that room, I'm like, why am I doing this? Why the fuck am I doing this? But all my friends wrestled, so I'm just like, well, what else am I going to do? I wanted to go home and just fucking eat a peanut butter and jelly and sit there and play Madden, but I just kept wrestling. But, dude, I was JV for all my years because I had this kid above me who was a fucking stud. His name was Ty Vincent, wrestled at Oregon State. A stud. He'd beat the tar out of me every day.
You stayed with it.
And I stayed with it.
Wow.
And I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't.
That's
I learned a lot of good lessons from my wrestling coaches in high school. Yeah, and it paid off. And anybody, and I always preach about this, anybody that has the chance to wrestle in high school, you should just do it. It's fucking uncomfortable, but it's going to make you mentally tougher, and it's free training. You don't have to pay for it. Once you get out of high school, once you get out of college and stuff, you got to pay a jiu-jitsu membership. Yeah. They're expensive. Yeah. But wrestling, you get some free training.
And you remember that stuff for a long time too. Like, you still know how to do a double leg. Still, it's cool, the retention of like even doing it just 1 year. Like, I would definitely recommend it too.
Oh, 100%, dude. It's even if you want to fight, it's like you need to know how to sprawl in a fight. You need to know how to scramble. You need to know how to get on top because the guy on top is usually winning. anymore at a high level, you don't see that many triangles from the back happening, or that many arm bars from the back happening, or that many submissions from the back. Sometimes you do, but not a lot anymore, because everyone's getting so advanced, and kids are starting jiu-jitsu and wrestling at 3, 4, 5 years old, and those kids are starting to turn 18, 19, and they're so fucking solid top to bottom. So yeah, that kind of shit's important.
And not giving up, because I want to go back on that, because even my first day at jiu-jitsu, I was like, oh man, I was already like, what am I getting myself into? I don't know any of this. But like you said, I'm grateful for the opportunity, because there's a lot of people that would want to be there, you know, and it's to learn, and all my friends are doing jiu-jitsu, and the life lessons we'll learn from it. So no pain, no gain. I'm excited to
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And not even like jiu-jitsu and wrestling for MMA, they're super important, but then there's a whole art of punching. You know what I mean? Punching in the in-betweens, finding the right time to punch when you're on top, finding the right time to punch when you're coming out of the clinch, or when someone's standing up. One of my coaches, Robert Follis, he used to say, he's like, it's the space between the notes that makes the music. And he'd say the same thing about MMA. And you don't see many guys that are really good at it, but punching out of the clinch, punching on the brakes, finding really good time to punch on the ground, punch as they're standing up. There's a real art to ground and pound, and MMA jiu-jitsu and MMA wrestling, because there's a big difference.
I'm telling you, Tim, you need to write a book, Jobin.
No. Dude, you talk to some motherfuckers, they're really, really smart. Some of the coaches I've had in MMA, like learning from Greg Jackson for 6 weeks on that Bellator show. That dude was smart, bro. Yeah. And I think he's just been around it for so long. And then, like I said, my first coach, or not my first coach, but Robert Follis, one of the smartest dudes out there. And then I had this coach named Matt Powers from Missoula, Montana. He had a degree in psychology, super smart, and he's super good at getting his fighters very fucking confident when they go in there, very confident. So it's just, I've had such good coaches that I've learned from, and put it together, and I'm thankful for that.
Well, I think you need to give some self-credit to you, man, because you are very good at reflecting that information that you store.
Dude,
you're very good at it.
And I feel like it's not hard, because I just love it.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Oh, you can see that. And another thing that you love to see your students get better. You put a lot of effort and time into each one of your students, and that's something else that I think is huge.
Yeah.
Makes you a good coach, and I think, like, do you feel like a father sometimes to all your students, or
I don't like feeling that way to them. I'd like feeling more like their friends.
One of them.
And then maybe sometimes give them some good rational advice. But the thing about giving advice to people is you got to live it.
Yeah.
If you're not fucking living what you're spewing out, then it's just a bunch of bullshit.
Amen.
Yeah. So, did you guys hear about any of those Ottawa truckers going on strike? A bunch of Canadian truckers going on strike because they're wanting to get them all to get the vaccine.
Ooh. Yep.
Truckers caused chaos in Ottawa after second day of protest. They all said, fuck it, they're not delivering shit.
Interesting.
Thousands of demonstrators joined the so-called Freedom Convoy. Police have started investigations after several incidents, including the appearance of swastika flags and footage of women dancing on the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Whoa. Not cool.
Jay's going to turn on TV here, and then we can talk about it. Yeah, shit's going. Did you guys get the vaccine?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't get sick?
He was vaccinated, and before we got our boosters, and he got the Transformer COVID.
Did they make you do it for your bank job?
Oh, you had to have the 2 vaccinations, because you had to like do an acknowledgement that you had been vaccinated. And I did get the 2, but then I got COVID still. I could still smell and like eat. So I would assume it's the Omicron. They don't tell you what variant you have when you test positive. At least not for me, they didn't.
I don't think they do anywhere, do they?
I don't think so. He went through some shit to get tested.
Yeah, I had to drive like an hour across the river to Illinois just to get a test because it was so overwhelmed. Like the infrastructure was crazy.
Let me read those bullet points real quick, Jay. A convoy of anti-vaccine mandate Canadian truckers and their supporters made their way to the country's capital, creating a blockage and obstructing the U.S.-Canadian border crossing. The Freedom Convoy, which is what the truckers call themselves, formed as a response to vaccine mandated for truckers in order to cross the border between Canada. Some protesters pressured staff at a homeless shelter to give them food. The parked truckers created an incessant honking noise around the soup kitchen programs demanding meals.
Look how nice Canadians are, though. We Americans, we storm our fucking capital. These guys are doing it all nice.
Yeah, no shit. But the Canadian boys that are training down here, Connor and Isaac, they were saying how just crazy it is. All their jiu-jitsu gyms are falling apart up there. You got to wear that fucking mask everywhere, dude. I'm so thankful, AZ, you don't got to wear that mask.
Yeah. We went through New Mexico and you had to wear a mask. It was like, whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
But it could be why I've gotten sick so many fucking times.
Yeah, dude. You're a healthy guy, so you probably just handle things a lot better than a lot of people.
Maybe not, though, dude. I've been sick a shitload.
Yeah, but did you ever have to be hospitalized?
No.
Yeah. Because here's the thing with me, man. I just trust science. When you're born, you get so many vaccinations, and
but you trust science?
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah,
but what's the science? Is there the science?
That's the only thing that I think is what is conflicting everything is because of how fast this has come out. But it's not like they haven't seen the coronavirus before. You go buy a fucking bottle of Lysol or Windex, that shit's on there. You know what I mean? So I think. And you got to remember we have all this technology that we didn't have long ago. We're still in this new world of technology. Yeah. Shit's getting crazier. We got metaverse coming, so it's like
how much misinformation is going to be spread?
Yeah,
through the metaverse
and through media already.
Like science is, we all go by science, but where do we get our science? Like the sources, because there's so much fake news out there too that spreads even faster than like legitimate news.
Yeah.
Well, and it's crazy that I was telling Mariah, I'm like, you can be a doctor. And doctors can have completely different outlooks and perspectives on different things. But you're like, you think like a doctor, the doctor knows. Like, maybe they don't. Maybe their perspective's wrong.
Or they're just not all on the same page.
How crazy is it that that those fucking artists were trying to cancel Joe?
Oh, I know. I've been seeing I didn't hear what Joe said or what was talked about, but I've been seeing everything. And people need to get off Joe's dick because...
100.
Joe is Joe Rogan. He listens to what anyone has to say. He lets them explain it. And he's not a yes, sir. If someone's spitting some shit that he's like, no, hold on, bullshit, he'll talk about it. So it's like, and no one in the world is perfect. People make mistakes. And in today's world, you make one little fucking mistake, especially when you're on a high podcast level as him, you're gonna get crucified.
My only thing is like if a significant amount of people like died from something he said or something like that because of his platform and how much influence he does have on society, that would be something I'd get him for. But like, man, there's no point to go after him. Like,
Do you know what he said? Did you hear it?
Yeah, Mariah kind of gave me a rundown on it, but that's what I'd like to do on my pod too. Have people on that disagree. They think marijuana's bad, or they just disagree with me on some shit and just hear their side of it.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's amazing or good. Like, you could probably be more productive. I feel like I'm more productive when I'm not smoking compared to smoking.
Yeah, and like I said, it could be depending on what strain you're smoking. Are you smoking it out of a nice, clean vaporizer? Are you just fucking taking the flame straight from the butane lighter? It could be a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of questions. No way I'm gonna be able to get to them all. There's some voicemails and some texts people sent in. So let's hear one. And then hear what you guys would do.
Okay.
Oh shit.
These are from the Jobins. Let's go Jobins.
Yep.
What the hell, make it juicy? Anyways, I got a problem. So I'm dating this girl. I've been dating this girl for about a year. I really like her a lot, but the thing is, a year before we started talking, I knowingly made out with this girl's mom at a bar. I come around, the mom doesn't act sus or anything, so I mean, I don't think she would tell her daughter, but I feel weird about it. Do you think I should tell her, or I should just maybe close my mouth and hopefully her mom doesn't get drunk and say something in the future? Appreciate it, Jobs.
Wow.
What do you do, boys?
Tell, because you obviously have already made this mistake. He made out with the chick he's with mom, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so you already done fucked that up. So it's either you tell her or you just break up with her and go. There's so many fish out in the sea, dude. You made out with her mom, so it's like, yeah, you definitely need to tell her.
Yeah, it was at a bar. You sucked face with her mom. It was before they were together. What do you do, Jay?
Oh, it was before they met her. Met him
before?
too?
Yeah, I would. I would
You
be
wouldn't?
like, okay, there's no reason for us to change our relationship, and you build all these stories in our head. It happened. It was some random thing at a fucking bar.
Okay. So then how about this?
Unless the mom and the daughter down for threesome.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, but then that's the truth, though. Like he said at the end, what happens if, you're at dinner one night and she's like, oh, wait a minute. I made out with Tim.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
You made out with
Why
Tim?
didn't you tell me that you did this?
I would say because it was a random thing in a bar, and I didn't want you to like build this up to some big problem that it's not. We kissed, and it was just that. It was just
not a big
being
thing.
drunk.
You could have
Yeah.
told me.
I like that. But see, I
like it. I like
But
it.
see, that's the truth. You told the truth there.
Yeah.
That you could have just said in the very right.
You said earlier. You said earlier. Don't speak about things you have no experience. I can't say I've ever kissed my girl's mom a year before. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No. I'm not saying don't speak about things you don't have experience, but don't give advice.
Yeah.
I guess.
That was a funny one.
Timbo, I'd love to hear more about your guys' views on weight classes and how much of a difference they really make. Also, why regular people feel like in the UFC would be easy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Weight classes, it's just tough because no matter what they do with the weight classes, people are going to cut weight. They're going to try to get, especially with 24 hours before weigh-ins, they're going to try to get that bump because, like Sean stepped in, he weighed in 136 pounds. 24 hours later, he was 157 pounds. So he has 157 pounds behind each one of his punches compared to 136 pounds. An extra 20 pounds of fucking torque behind you is quite a bit, especially when you get against the fence, wrestling against the fence, and someone's hanging on you and they're 20 pounds heavier than you. Or you're getting in different scrambles, or someone takes you down, you have to standing up, and they got 20 pounds extra hanging on you, putting all their weight on you while you're trying to stand up. The weight matters, and people are going to cut weight no matter what. So I don't know what the fuck you could do.
Yeah, because look at just recently with the flyweight title fight with Figgy. That was, I think I saw 17% of his body weight he had lost and then gained back within 2 days. It was like 24 pounds, 25 pounds.
Yeah, Figgy's
Insane.
fucking big, bro.
Yeah, and Brandon Moreno lost a good amount too, but just not as much as Figgy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that cutting issues, that's going to be around forever.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you weigh on the scale. If you weigh on the scale, that's it.
Yep. And weight classes do matter 100 trillion%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
I wonder if it was like jiu-jitsu where you just weigh in and then you have to compete right after.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing. And AZ, BJJ League, IBJJF, you literally weigh in and walk and compete.
Maybe, do you think UFC, but that would be crazy if the UFC implemented that, because
well, then you got some guy who's going to try to cut and then he gets hit and he dies.
Yeah.
Or people be like, fuck, I'm not risking cutting. I'm just going to fight at what I walk around at. That could help. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a good one, Jay.
What's up, Job and Tim? And huge fan of the podcast. What are you guys? Question: I have been training jiu-jitsu for about 8 months now and have been having ear pain and soreness, typically on the right ear, as I shoot a lot of doubles on the left. I was curious, how is your experience with cauliflower ear been, and any tips? My ass is not wearing ear protection. Yeah, I started getting cauliflower in high school, and I'd drain it, it'd blow up. I'd drain it, it'd blow up. And, like, this one was absurdly fucking huge. It made my ear stick out, and it looked ugly. But then I took a solid 10 days off of training, and it just swelled. I mean, it hardened up, and now it's just there, and it doesn't bug me anymore. Some people don't get cauliflower. You got any cauliflower yet, Jay?
No. I think that at times my ears would start hurting, like even when I would sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just how your grappling style or what, because Taquino doesn't have like his ears are kind of poofy, but
Yeah.
he
That
doesn't
is
have-
weird.
I don't think it's a style. I think some people's ears, just the cartilage breaks easier, and some people's don't.
And see, that's something I gotta be a little. I might have to start wearing ear protection because I've had 11 ear surgeries on my ears in my life because of tubes. I have tubes in my ears right now, and so when you're squeezing my head, I can hear my tubes pop in my ears and shit.
Yeah, and I think doing the gi jiu-jitsu, you won't get cauliflower as much as no gi.
Mm-hmm. Man, them gi chokes, those are no joke, dude.
They are, aren't they?
So Art tried to strangle me as hard as he could, and it was nothing. Then your ass comes over and just puts. I had never felt that. I got marks from you, bro.
Really?
Like, yeah, I never felt that before in my life.
Fuck yeah. How long should you go without sex or coming before a fight? A week, a couple weeks, a month? Do you think keeping the chi at its peak makes a huge difference? See, that's weird. I've busted nuts literally before walking to the arena.
Holy shit, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I think that's an individual thing.
I don't know.
Jake Paul, I see Jake Paul all the time saying he doesn't bust before he boxes. Him and his girl have a rule where they don't. But then you see, and then you got people like you who are like, oh yeah, like the
Not
big
every
Tyson,
time.
the big Tyson guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm jerking off 24 times in fight camp, baby.
I feel like it's always been just a myth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
But I think I'm like that, dude. When I bust a nut, I'm ready to take a nap, dude. I'm ready. I feel good. I feel relaxed. Let's cuddle up and take a nap. I can't go bust and then go do a jiu-jitsu match.
You could.
I would get my ass kicked.
Or you'd be puckered.
I'd be a little tuckered.
Yeah. God, there's so many. Usually I have time to go through these and get
What are we at
the
already?
ones I want to answer.
We're at 30.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, we're cruising.
This shit flies,
Yeah.
dude. I love it.
Is it true you're Soto's stepfather? Yes, I adopted him.
He took me in.
Hey, Timbo, it's Brock from Kansas. I was just wondering how it is fighting with glasses. Did you wear contacts in the cage or just wear glasses? I wore contacts, dude. It was fucking miserable. Every little flurry I'd get in, the contacts would either pop out or turn sideways in my eye.
Damn.
Ooh.
Every round. The first round of every single fight, one would fall out or it'd turn sideways. Without them, I'm like, God damn, I'm not as sharp. It's crazy. Charles Oliveira, they said how blind he is in the cage. And how
Now,
good
he
is.
does not mess with the contacts, does he? Or I wonder if he does.
No, he doesn't. Because he wears his glasses out to the walkout.
Oh, he does.
Wow.
That's where it's like, damn, you put him in a fight with Connor, who's that sharp and accurate, and he's got a Muay Thai stance where his head stays in one place. He could fucking piece him the fuck up because he gets dropped.
He does.
How excited are you for Oliveira and Justin Gaethje? Because I am very excited.
Styles make matchups.
Dude, I love Justin Gaethje, and he is so fun. What about them leg kicks, baby? And he's got good wrestling.
Yeah.
He's durable. And he's got hands.
Yeah.
He's got it all.
Probably gonna get subbed again though.
You think so? Oh, because Dustin did do it, and Khabib put him out so bad.
Pretty like embarrassed. Like
Yeah.
I felt like Justin was like, damn, did he have zero jiu-jitsu? Because didn't he get caught in a mounted triangle?
Yeah.
I feel
And he
like
was out.
Obviously, Khabib's super good at grappling,
Mm-hmm.
but to get a mounted triangle on somebody, like that's
And that
kind of
easily.
hard to do, isn't it? Too? Like if they're good.
If they're
to
good,
get 'em
yeah.
mounted.
Yeah, like the pressure in situations, you get cracked, you make mistakes that maybe you wouldn't make just doing jiu-jitsu. But, dude, I feel like Charles is going to be the one that's going to give Islam the hardest time. And I feel like Islam might fuck up Justin.
That'd be sick.
I love
grappling
Islam,
match.
too. I can't wait for him to come up.
Islam and Charles would be sick.
Yeah.
grappling.
I hope that
Yeah.
one happens.
But here's the thing. I know, like, we play that Khabib card where it's like, oh, we just base it off what Khabib's doing. Look what Usman and Justin and all those guys are doing with Francis. That was one of the best times I've ever seen a heavyweight do that kind of shit.
I don't know if that was from them or if it was from Extreme Couture.
Oh, see, I was thinking it was from Usman. I thought
No.
Usman was helping. No?
I bet they don't train that much.
Really?
I bet they don't. I bet just fight week, it made it sound like he likes to have that Usman, that energy around him,
Interesting.
the championship energy. But, yeah, he did all his fight camp at Extreme Couture.
Mm-hmm.
But they have good coaches over there, too. Really good.
You think the Usman thing could be like the Steven Seagal thing when Anderson Silva was like, oh, he taught me the kick?
Yeah. What up, boys?
How we
Boys,
doing?
boys. Here, come pop in right here, Shane.
Champ's here.
Okay, here we go. What up, RedHawk? Just started MMA club at my college, enjoying a lot. But what's your move for getting a girl home? I have no problem getting the girl and making out at the bar, but then when it comes to getting her home, it's hard, especially when I'm worried about my roommate being there.
Oh, this is totally Sono.
Yeah,
That
you want to take this
is.
on?
Yeah. Did Sono ask this question?
It's a tough one, boys.
Yeah.
It's a fucking tough one, boys.
I think it's just all about what you're saying. Like, if you're handsome, I feel like you just got to say the right things and it's easy. Because Sono had these chicks, he's doing all the right things, but then you get him in a room and he sounds like an idiot. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
I think a lot of the girls know how to play the game, too.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the girls know how to get their drinks paid for all night.
Get a little
every-
massage in the back
because
room.
you guys didn't have to pay for a drink in Scottsdale. For one drink, it's probably $25.
Yeah.
And if
For
you're trying
one
to
drink.
smash biscuits, them
Yeah.
girls expect you to pay up.
Yeah.
Buy
see.
them drinks.
Yeah, you don't know if they're playing the game or if they're actually wanting their pussies pounded.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Hats
saying?
off to them. Touche.
So what are we thinking after this?
I think we take Brendan to get his first tuggy, dude.
His initiation.
Or not tuggy, sorry. I think we take Brendan to go get a massage.
Yeah.
What
What do you think, Brandon?
What?
What do you think about that?
I'm a massage.
I'm sore. I'm sore right now. so-
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
sore.
Where the fuck's War Puss at?
He's getting a COVID shot.
Oh my God, is he really?
We were just at Arts, bro, and this dude did not stop talking for probably an hour.
Oh,
Literally.
what was he talking about?
Bro, he would be talking and someone would walk by and be like, great fucking power lifter, that guy started off totally. Like, I got an eagle feather. And then bro, it was wild. And we all just took a little puff, so we were just listening to him. It was crazy.
You guys are doing a little bit of a rap shoot after this, huh?
Fuck, dude.
Shane's nervous.
Not unfortunately. Come on.
Not
With that
unfortunate-
little fit, it'll be sick.
But the thing is, there's only people that are going to be in there is people that are going to try to spit with me.
Yep.
On the mic, for a verse, for real. Brendan,
for
Try to
sure.
spit,
guaranteed.
get what you get. You know it's too lit, and then you looking good in them fits.
Hey.
There we go.
See,
Yeah.
me and Brandon are gonna try to spit. Schmitty, I don't know if he'll actually try. He might have to wait outside.
Probably not.
Perps, are you gonna try if we have a verse for you?
But what if I think Perp could be a perfect just background dancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, set the
If
vibe
we
right.
shoot a mute, I think we're just shooting audio.
You got a crop top for me?
Sono, you gonna try to spit or nah? Sono might try some Christian bars.
Ooh.
War might
Jesus
try to
is.
spit now that he subbed Schmidt. He thinks he's a fucking goat.
He can have that. If beating Goliath makes him feel like that, he can
Look at
have
that
it.
knees.
What was he being humble about it last night or
He
not?
was.
He's a big actor.
Is.
He's trying to be an actor right now, and he's saying all the right things to make it look like he's a humbled winner. But I know that.
See,
shit.
if these guys all see that and you don't, maybe it's your perspective of him.
No, I
Or
have
you
a
see
good
through
read.
it.
I see through it, champ.
Wait,
And these guys are just too.
They're just happy to
fooled.
be here.
They're
I
just
think he's more right. Wait till we get on the games and Warlock's back in Canada.
Exactly.
Ooh, okay.
He's gonna be like,
You want to know who won the 2K tournament?
Who?
Oh,
Me.
come on.
Me.
One game. These guys played their
I
whole
thought
little
you were
day.
fire.
I got wrecked.
These guys whole
I got
day they
wrecked.
played their
I-
tournament and found out who the true champion was. And it was Brendan. I come
Damn.
in one game, although I did have the best fucking team, and he didn't have the greatest team, but I did win. Sad to make that be known. Speaking of humble.
Yeah, that. God damn it! I'm surprised Warlock was humble.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to be humble
Hey,
and
maybe
defeat
he
as
felt
well.
bad because Schmidt, you could tell Schmidt was having a tough time dealing with it.
Yeah.
So
well,
maybe he genuinely felt a little bad.
them knees, man, that Tim put in me, dude. It
But
just sucks
Tim
the
didn't-
gas out of you.
If we're talking actual time, you guys rolled
Yeah.
was probably a minute and a half, like actual.
That's
rolling
all
around.
it
But
takes for my
I
big
know,
ass, dude.
But he didn't wear you out to where it wasn't fair.
Ask Art how much I was gassing.
saw. I
What was I
looking.
telling you while we were rolling? Hey, just breathe and
I
sit here and
know.
relax.
And you were
And-
going
but-
hard.
rough him
but
up.
here's the sick fuck Tim. He literally says that as he pushes a fucking knee into my stomach, and I'm like, yeah, I'm literally going, Tim. I literally tell him from the bottom, I'm like, and you know what else he says? Just listen to what this sick fuck says.
He is a sick fuck.
He goes, call me uncle, as his knee is driving.
Did
into-
you?
I had to because, and then guess what? He goes, all right, Schmidt, now you got a minute and you got Warlike.
That's good.
And I'm going,
I know he was trying to quit. Did you hear him? He was trying to leave. He
I
was
was-
trying not to. Before you guys all went,
I wasn't trying to leave. I was just
trying to not do it.
Yeah, I was.
And I said I'd be
Mm.
disappointed
Yeah.
Once-
because I knew it wasn't anything other than just mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I would have
You
thought,
gotta break it.
yeah,
One-
you
The
did.
mental blockage. Once you break it, you break it. It's over. I had
And
to
then
break
you got to
it.
break it again though. It's
Oh, I
gonna be
know.
back.
Oh, I
Speaking
know.
of breaking it, Rogerio hit me back up.
Oh God, Texas,
Dude,
12
Houston,
boys.
round 2, bottle blonde.
I'm pumped because we got our IV spot there, and Rogero takes care of us.
He's gonna take care of he'll takes the bottle blonde, and then after he'll take us to the strip club. But dude, you know what I was thinking? I think it might be Saturday the night of the fights. If the fights go till midnight, I ain't going.
Let's dip.
I'm not going to the fights at all, or I'm leaving at 9:30.
Yeah, let's dip right about 11,
do.
right where it starts turning up.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I don't even mind getting there a little early, so I can remember more.
Oh, what was I gonna
You
say?
guys are cute.
Me and Brendan about to go spit some fire.
Damn, I'm pumped to see that, boys.
J-Rob sent me the song, and it's just I don't like when he's like, I throw a 1-2 and I'll beat your boy. Like I don't like that for me. It's not my style. I don't want to fight anybody. I want it to be more something
Funny.
different.
More about the looking
More
good, right?
funny. I got the drip.
Flex.
I'll make your pussy wet. What? Like shit
Drip,
like
got
that.
that.
Like, I still want to talk about smashing biscuits.
Huh?
Jay, you know what happened to Spotify? I keep getting messages from people saying that the Timbo Sugar Show is not going on Spotify
What the-
anymore.
Lipson did like an update on it, and like I've been checking it.
Maybe our card was fucked up.
I'll check on it.
Oh shit. Yeah, maybe our card was fucked up.
Today was my first day in MMA gym. It's very casual. I'm training for a year to see if I want to pursue a career or if I should move to a place with a more competitive MMA gym or stay around this one and keep practicing. That wasn't really a question.
Would that even be the right mindset to have if you're going to be in a career? I feel like you have
What?
to have a true passion and like know 100% off the jump that you want to do that. If you're going to be like a professional,
Yeah.
like you
but
guys, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I feel like
Like
Can
no
that passion be
halfway.
built, though?
Well, Shane's talked about it
Ooh,
before.
can passions be built?
I think.
I like that. I don't know.
yeah, for
Patent
sure.
it.
I feel like for
Patent
sure.
it. You've talked about that
I
before,
feel like you
Shane.
could.
Where you
Yeah.
said you were the big dog at a gym, so you moved to one where you weren't,
Yeah.
and you got better.
Yeah, but I also had been training for 3 or 4 years, so maybe
Yeah.
we gotta go train somewhere or do something smaller to then make
Yep.
a
Yeah.
little jizz on.
Yes, sir.
Well, good luck to whoever that person was.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
What's up, Tim? What's something that keeps you dialed in diet wise and motivation wise when it comes to training? I lost over 100 pounds with the help of you guys. Thanks so much. Love to you, Shug and JX. Keep up the good work.
I'll answer that for you, champ.
Hit it.
I think you keep your diet locked in because you know how fucking hard those competition trainings are, and if you ain't dialed in, them comp trainings are way fucking. You gotta be dialed in. Like Monday, Friday, those comp trainings, you gotta be fucking. Get good sleep, eat good, have the right caffeine, fuck before the workout, or else it's gonna be.
Yeah, even the night before I go to bed, when I'm stretching, I'm thinking about like, hey, I'm gonna have to push the pace mentally and physically tomorrow, and you're getting your body ready the night before.
Yeah.
Knowing if I time my meals right in the morning, if I time my oatmeal or my breakfast right, if I eat a good dinner, I wake up, get hydrated first thing, I'm gonna be ready to fucking push the pace.
But dude, also if you smoke at night, that weed will fucking talk you in. You won't think that far ahead. You'll think about just get a little something in my mouth.
Yeah, I gotta these Delta. I don't know if it's Delta 8, it's this
Yeah,
other company,
something.
but I gotta give you some of these edibles, dude. They don't hit you like other edibles that just dry you out, make your eyes. They're fucking
Well, I think
nice,
that's just
bro.
weed in general dries you out though.
Dude, these new ones I've been taking haven't been.
Perp
I
got
gotta let
some-
you try some.
Perp got some Delta 8 dabs the other day and about killed him.
Did it really?
Oh,
someone
yeah, he's
sent me that
scarred.
shit. I don't know.
Put me back in the chair, bro.
Yeah.
He said it
That
tastes
took
like
5
cleaning.
years off my life on everything.
My motivation with losing weight is the ladies. Schmitty wants to lose weight so I can get some ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good motivation, dude.
Yep.
The ladies are
I gotta be-
hard, isn't it, boys?
I wanna
Your
be-
motivation should come just to feel healthier.
Oh, yeah,
because the
100%.
ladies' motivation is gonna come and go.
Ladies gonna make me feel good.
Yeah, they will, but then they're gonna make you feel real sad if one
Oh, I
fucks
know.
you and then you love her and then she's
Nah.
like, "I'm just trying to fuck."
Yeah, no, yeah, been there, done that. I ain't trying to fall in love no more.
I can't
Schmidt,
wait to
chill.
see
You're already
Brian.
in love with someone that fucking.
No, I already told Brendan I'm not talking about that shit no more.
Yeah,
Because people be getting the wrong impression.
Was driving in the car. He's
you
like,
just want to smash.
"That's it."
I'm not saying on the camera. Champ.
Oh,
They don't.
yeah.
They don't watch.
Perp
it.
almost fucked me over the other day,
No, I don't
too.
think you did. I was sitting there. I think you
Okay.
took that out of maybe, but
We'll see. We'll see.
yeah, but I think you could.
But no, you're absolutely right, champ. Because when I did lose a whole bunch of weight, you feel amazing.
You did it for yourself.
Yeah, and you feel
Yeah,
amazing.
and
And then the
the
puss
boys.
comes. The puss.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I get you. I was just being funny.
Well, especially with your jiu-jitsu. Now
Yeah.
that you're
True.
training jiu-jitsu, be like, damn,
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sore.
Yeah.
If I just eat like shit right now, you're gonna get more sore.
Right.
More inflammation.
I really can't wait to feel better in jiu-jitsu, and I'll start noticing when I start lasting longer with my cardio. That'll
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
good.
Okay, here we go. So my girl's only friends are gay dudes. He's bi and made it public. And her plug, which is a guy, but she hangs out with him once in a while. He's a bigger dude and not as good looking, not to sound fucked up because I'm ugly. How do I deal with the jealousy, or should there even be jealousy?
It's a great fucking question.
Who was talking about it? They were talking about, can a guy be friends with a hot girl?
Oh, Steve Harvey.
That was
Yeah, yeah,
that
he
Why
was
said
not? Why not?
He said because he knows. I think he made it sound like he knows he can't be friends with the girl because he knows what he really wants from the relationship from the girl. So,
Yeah.
like, and that's just doing work on him. So he knows.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
be
big
around
thing
you
to
guys.
admit about yourself.
You can manipulate your own mind and thinking like, no, I want it. I'm a good guy. But
Yeah.
really deep down, you want that pull.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. Just because I'm so different with that, just because I have sex with a chick and it's just a one time, why can't we be friends after? Like, I don't
See,
give a
I
fuck.
think I feel like you might give a fuck and want to be so.
Yeah, I feel like
you guys
that,
don't know.
Jay.
We
Just
don't.
wait.
We don't. You just moved down. We don't.
I know. Just
we'll
wait.
find out though.
Just wait.
We'll
Schmitty's
find
been
out.
down that road. I had a heartbreak. I don't want that shit anymore.
Oh.
I got my goals in the dream. I want to be able to just take care of myself.
So you think you could smash a chick one nighter and not have any feelings after?
yeah,
Right now.
well,
Interesting.
that naturally happens, but I am more
I've
motivated.
smashed girls and had no feelings, and I smashed
Yeah.
girls. I'm like, God, she was
I
cool.
know, and that's just natural.
Yeah.
But what's your goals at? You have goals. I have goals. Yeah, your goal, you want to get puss, but that's not your ultimate
Yeah,
goal.
but you get
Kind
a
of is
big,
sometimes.
thick, you get a hard boner every day. Does the goal change?
But the jealousy question.
Yeah.
What was jealousy? Jealousy is a motherfucker.
How do I
dude.
It
deal
is.
with the jealousy of this, or should there even be jealousy?
God, it's crazy that emotion comes up and we all fucking feel it. I
Yeah.
feel like lately because I've dealt with that, so, especially in high school. It's just the most insecure motherfucker. If a guy looked at my girl,
Mhm.
I would have this anger, this jealousy come up. But even like now, I feel like I'm in a good spot to where it's like if I love Danny and she wants to do something with another guy,
Mhm.
how could that's me being a pussy?
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
being like, why if she wants to go do something? It's the same feeling as if I wanted to go and do shit that I do.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with her. It's because I just want to fucking do it.
Exactly.
And if you got to look at it like that,
Well, I feel like too. We got that kind of stuff from reading books. You can go back to those chapters and be like, okay, when I get this emotion, why am I getting this emotion? And you read these books so you can relate back to them, and then try to put it into practice. So as soon as you get that emotion, be like, okay, fuck, this is what it's talking about in that book. Now I can put it into practice compared to just trying to guess.
dude, if
Yeah.
I didn't read the certain books that I've read, I wouldn't be able to be where I'm at mentally with that whole situation.
That's
Yeah.
just
sure.
that's a tough road too. It's just like,
Fact.
oh, don't be jealous, don't be insecure. Like you just gotta work on it.
Yep.
That's
100%.
just like something that I'm not perfect. I have insecurities too,
Yeah.
you know. Like just work on it, grind. Good luck to you, not being jealous. Like, just
Bro,
love.
I remember when I was in Portland training and Mariah tweeted,
Oh.
where was I for the casting of Magic Mike? And I fucking got
17,
so
18 years
pissed,
old?
bro.
Uh-huh.
No, I was probably 20.
20. Yeah.
I got so pissed. I tweeted what I would do to fuck Kirsten Dunst. I tweeted that right after or something. But I was so fucking livid. I'm like, looking back, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
What
It's
a
like a
fucking
different
puss.
person, huh?
Growth.
Looking
Bro,
back,
for
it's
real,
100%.
Yep.
For fucking real.
Oh.
How do you feel about dairy? Don't feel like it's natural to be sucking on a cow titty. I drink oat milk, but I do love cheese. I don't mind dairy. I think dairy's different for everyone. I
Yeah.
fuck every time I drink dairy though, I make sure it's good organic shit.
I
Yeah.
don't really fucking drink dairy. I eat cheese, pretty much the only dairy I do.
Which
do
is-
like vegan protein.
Usually quality cheese.
Yeah, quality cheese.
You do dairy?
I'm a little lactose intolerant. I like if I drink a cup of milk, I get a little.
Brandon looks like a skim milk guy.
Yeah.
He does look like a
You like skim milk?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wonder when starting MMA, what's better, to find one MMA gym that goes a little bit over everything, or to find a jiu-jitsu place and then separate striking, or the coaches specialize in their fields? Dude, every city's going to be different.
Good question. If
There's-
you had the option.
There's rarely gyms that offer everything.
True.
Yeah, there's rarely gyms that offer everything, so you might have to go to a jiu-jitsu place and then a boxing gym. So it's hard to say. Some gyms offer everything. MMA Lab, they offer the striking, they offer the conditioning, they offer the top to bottom everything. My gym right now offers the wrestling, the no-gi jiu-jitsu, and then the MMA with Jakar.
That's bad. I'm like, for me, I'm a camaraderie guy. So like I would go into a gym and like see how anyone can walk into your gym and they got open arms.
Yeah.
Or do you go into a gym where it's like, yeah, they're doing the best, but how do they really treat the new guys coming in?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of thing I'd look at.
Yeah. And some gyms get so big to the point where it turns into like a Mountainside Fitness or a EOS or a big ass gym where when someone comes in, they're just kind of another number.
Yeah.
Because the gym has 1,000 members.
Yep.
Compared to someone a little smaller gym, you never know, it's different. What's up, boys? How do you motivate your significant other to be more active with you? I find myself always going to training alone and getting frustrated because it's always something with her. What do I do?
Great question.
Communication.
But what if your girl's not into exercising really and you really are, and she's just like, it's just not my thing?
I think lead by example.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be the big thing with Mariah and I. We did the Paul Chek's course. It was like a HLC1. We did it together. We did every little lesson together. It talks about the importance of hydration and drinking good water, and then how to look at your foods and what foods are really quality for you, and then how they're gonna make you react to eating shitty fake foods.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chain's fire.
Yeah, that kind of helped doing that shit together. But you were right, Schmitty. I think just fucking
Communication's the easy answer, but it's like, what do you say? How do you communicate?
yeah,
That's where you got to go to podcasts and books.
I think you got to be a good communicator. If you're not, if you can't communicate, like if you can't feel the vibes your girl's giving and relay on that, like if she's not in the best mood and you can't say the right words to kind of get her back into a good mood, that's you.
But what if you're in a kind of a shitty mood too? You're a little bit hungry. You haven't ate in a while, and
some nasal breaths. Because Sean, meditation. Sean, that shit is real. That is, yeah. And
but you don't have to do it just with me.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it by yourself, not with me?
Oh, I know. No, I haven't yet. I gotta download that app.
Reason, dude. You asked me like, how do you start? You just, dude. This morning I did 10-minute meditation on YouTube. Typed in 10-minute morning meditation. Put it down. Sat outside and fucking did it. Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Okay. Because people think that you could just sit down and start breathing and you'll feel better. It's like, I like the people talking to you.
The guided, yeah, it's nice.
I think that elevates it.
Yeah. Okay, boys. Would you suck a dick for $2 million right now?
$2 million?
$2 million?
No.
Seriously, Schmidt?
No, bro.
Jay? Perp?
Yeah. I have nothing against gay people. Like, I'm not. Perp? I'm for it.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
How long are you talking?
Boys.
Do you just have to put it in your mouth and take it out, or do you have to like do the whole thing?
Have you held another dick in your hand? Like how fucked up would that be?
Does it make me gay if I say yes? I don't know, boys. $2 million.
That's a lot of money.
That's just money, dude.
Yeah, but you know what? My parents, my dad's chilling.
Yeah.
I'm buying him whatever he needs. There's no more money stresses. For a short moment in time, you took away a lot of stress, Schmidt.
PTSD is real, bud. How fuck?
Well, are you just worried you really liked it?
No, I'm not worried about it.
Oh, well, then forget about
so
it.
You just close your eyes and see a dick in you. That's meditation. You should be able to be in control of your mind a little more than that.
And just accept some dick. That's what you're telling me right now.
Yeah, and you got fucking fat chains around your neck. And you're driving the sickest Tesla.
Woo! I feel good, man.
And you're getting chicks now.
Nah.
Yeah, you're like, damn, where'd you make that? Suck the dick.
No.
Sucked a fat one.
No.
It was hairy.
So no, huh?
No, I'm
Fuck,
sorry.
boys.
I ain't sucking a dick for $1 billion.
Dude, oh my god, imagine if we were doing like a prank and we had a guy walking with $2 million cash and we're like, all right, Schmidt, you sure?
I would get the fuck out of that room.
Bobbing
his head out of that room so
chicken.
quick.
Has anyone done that?
You sick fucks if that door opens up right now.
The dude with the briefcase.
I'm so pissed. Sono, we had Tyler Tats lined up to pick you up in the limo and to come in there and record it.
I'm so glad that got delayed.
God had your back.
I was pissed.
Dude, you're lucky you got delayed, G, because I didn't want to drive that limo at that time.
There's always next time, boys. There's always next time.
Yeah. Well,
So no for you too, Brandon, huh? $2 fucking million.
I just know,
bro.
like, I'd be probably like my dad would be on the boat, and then I'd be like, "Nice boat, isn't it, Dad?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, how was that dick that you saw?"
Oh, your dad.
And he would just give me shit about it, and then I wouldn't be able to.
Then you kick him off the boat, so get off.
No one knew.
Oh,
see, that was gonna be one of the questions I was gonna ask, because then I can bury it.
Schmidt,
I can bury it deep down inside.
Bury that shit.
I would know.
Or
I would know.
I think you're that worried you'd like it.
No, Tim.
Because, bro, a little 10-minute session for $2 million, Schmidt.
Bro, it's okay to be bisexual, Tim. I'm not against that. It's okay. If you're bisexual, I still love you.
So is there a number?
No number.
Okay.
Oprah Winfrey.
See, that changes it.
Okay, so what about...
I'd eat Oprah Winfrey's crusty puss for a couple minutes.
Whoa.
No. I'm saying a knob, dude. I'm saying slobbing on a knob.
Okay,
Hey, to make your dad 100% healthy.
Oh, fuck. That's fucked up.
Well, life's fucked up. So yes or no?
My dad has lung cancer, Jovins. Now I'm supposed to suck dick
to heal
my dad.
It's not dick. It's Perp's dick.
No, Dad.
Perp's hoss.
Dad, I love you. You've had 73 great years.
It's time to go. You're fucked. What is your favorite addiction you have?
It's a weird question.
I fucking like gaming, dude.
Marijuana.
I have a good time gaming.
That is a good answer, though. But is it an addiction? I feel like it kind of is. I need to get at least one session in a day.
Well, now it's a job, which makes
True.
it nice.
Could be
bro.
therapeutic for some people though.
It makes me rage.
My mom would play
You hear
video
me
games when I
fucking
was a
game,
kid
man.
growing up.
Scream.
She'd play all my Nintendo and GameCube and Xbox games. And,
Lizzie,
yeah, and she would get. I saw it for her very therapeutic.
I need to. I don't want to game before J-Rob's though, because I don't want to blow my nut. Speaking of busting a nut, everyone left last night and perp Jade off.
Did you really? Jay?
Shut up.
He said he had to.
What?
What?
Where'd you do it?
In my.
That was cap.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perp! I thought you were serious.
Be
Even if it's in
honest,
the
we all
bathroom.
beat
I bet he
off.
did.
Yo, as long as you cleaned up after yourself,
Yeah.
I didn't notice anything
As
in
long
my
as you
room.
squirted into a napkin, bud.
It's just in one of your
No.
pillowcases,
Oh,
Schmidt.
That's what I was worried about with you.
Apparently,
Jim.
Schmitty fucking went home after jiu-jitsu, didn't shower, and was just laying on pillows.
You literally.
Is that
came,
not what happened?
No, you literally came. No, we get home from jujitsu. You hit me up to play him in 2K. You
Yep.
guys play 2K. You leave. I showered.
Yeah,
That would happen, boys.
That's what happened.
Champ, it's okay if you
No.
did. You just gotta
I-
say,
no,
I
I put-
fucked up.
Yeah, I had showered after that. I was
After that or before that?
No, yeah, I had showered. Then my back was super fucked up last night, so I was just laying on the couch.
But if you
all
do
night.
get back from jiu-jitsu, first thing you gotta do
Yeah.
is shower. We don't want to
Of
ring
course,
one. Okay,
but
just making sure.
you hit me up wanting to get
No,
play
I
him,
understand that.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
That I won the game in
Yeah.
2K tournament.
and I
did.
showered.
Alright.
Fuckers. I'm getting you motherfuckers after this podcast.
Just shower after every second
yeah,
session.
yeah. Now, oh.
Okay, last one. We'll dip, boys. So I got a little problem to discuss. I bought one of the TMS shirts that you and Sugar designed because I support the movement, obviously, and I wore it out to the club the other night for some bad bitches to pick up. I got this one baddie's number, and we've been talking and shit, and she said she's down to smash. But after I explained what TMS was to her, she asked when she saw the shirt. She said it turned her off. What do I do, champ?
Damn. You see, if you're in that,
Explained it wrong.
yeah. You could have just made something up, TMS. Some girls aren't
Too
ready.
much sauce, baby.
So
That's
Too
it.
much sauce. Some girls aren't ready to know the truth, boys.
Too much sauce.
Didn't you send me something where the girl accidentally took male testosterone?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd
See,
be fucking
that's what
crazy.
TMS is.
The girl took male testosterone. And she's just like couldn't even. She was just so horny.
Really?
Who knows how fucking true it is, but
Yeah, be careful with that. Jobins are gonna be out there
Is
fucking
that where your
spiking
horniness comes
shit.
from? Is testosterone?
I think so.
I wonder.
I think so.
I wonder, yeah. Because testosterone probably gives you.
You
some
can't
extra
just get a
power.
hold of testosterone, can you?
I think you got to get prescribed.
Prescribed? Interesting.
Tim, how much
Soto.
booty holes have you licked?
Damn, that's a good actual
You shout.
question.
I'm curious.
I'm probably a couple.
Not a ton.
A couple?
Not a
Maybe
ton.
strong?
Two.
I gotta be fucking horned up for the boot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so not a ton. Handful. Not a ton.
So you'll suck a dick for $2 million, but you don't eat chicks' assholes.
No, I do, dude.
Not after
I like how he says he wouldn't do it for $2 million fucking dollars.
I like it.
You need to spend a couple nights with Rick down there on the street corner and be like, "Where's that dick at?"
Well, I remember watching on here with Rick one time, and you were talking something gay like that, and then he was like, "I don't
That's
fuck
too
around with that."
open-minded.
Rick
Too
would be on my
open-minded.
side. Me and Rick would-
I think Rick be on his
Rick would be
side.
like,
Bullshit.
hell yeah, Schmitty. And I'd be like, yes, sir, Rick.
Bullshit.
No,
Rick told me when he gets money, he's getting a slingshot.
Hey, let's go,
Not a
Rick.
house, nothing, a slingshot.
Let's
Those are
go,
dope.
Rick.
Fuck, we'll have to answer the rest of these next one, boys.
Thanks for
Okay,
having us
okay,
on,
yeah,
Tim. It's an
thank you.
honor.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Peace.
Feet are gonna shuffle in. I'm gonna throw a 2, 1, and I'm gonna